Okay, we're now going to look at Saviour siblings. So this is when one person is born, they have an illness, so you give birth to another person, and you genetically engineer the genes to make sure that they have some similarity so that this person can be born to save this person's life. Sounds like a good thing, but obviously there are arguments for and against it. So, firstly, the legal stance on Saviour siblings is that Saviour siblings can only be used to take blood cells or cells from the umbilical cord. Tissues or organs cannot be used because a sibling cannot be used as a spare part. You know, it seems a bit wrong if I kind of like, give birth to my sister is born and I take her finger to help save a life. That sounds a bit wrong. So you can only use blood cells from the umbilical cord. That's it. There are different perspectives about Saviour siblings. So some Christians could argue that Saviour siblings are a good thing because you're donating, you're doing the most loving thing to do. Whatever you do for the least of my brothers, you do for me. Love your neighbour. Treat other people like you wish to be treated. Sin by omission could be used here because you have a duty to save surely your someone else in your family. These kinds of arguments. Parents who might want more than one child, so they just want to have another child for lots of different reasons. They just so happen to have the child also for a Saviour sibling reason, so that's surely a good thing. Jesus was a healer, so surely we should be able to heal others as well. Arguments against it: playing God, who can make straight what God has made crooked. It's treating another person not necessarily as a human being. I could almost argue it's materialistic. I'm not valuing them for their actual life or their purpose of existence. I'm just valuing them to save someone else's life. So what if the Saviour sibling fails? Then that child is now existing, and they're existing feeling almost as if they're a burden to their parents. Also, Saviour siblings might find themselves to feel emotionally under pressure, and also involves the destruction of embryos. So that therefore could be argued to be against sanctity of life if the embryo is considered alive. Could also argue it's a slippery slope. Saviour siblings is the first example of genetic engineering on a child, or on an embryo, sorry, and then later on it could lead to things such as hybrid embryos and people becoming like tigers, half tiger, half sort of thing. So that's sort of something to consider as well.